So, good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back again. We're going to talk about William Saliba, wanted by PSG, obviously down to 1 year of his contract at the end of this month, and no closer to signing a new deal, apparently. Make sure you smash the like button. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. 100K is in the offing. And make sure you follow me on Lee Reacts, sub to that channel as well. I dropped a video earlier this morning about Karim Benzema. What a player. Yeah, man, make sure you are sharing the content around as well. And yeah, William Saliba, apparently on 40 grand a week, apparently been offered 120 grand a week, but is looking for more, according to reports. Apparently he wants in excess of 200 grand a week, which, listen, like I've said in previous videos, it ain't my money. And he has been one of the best defenders in the league this season. And doesn't matter about his age. I see people saying to me the other day, yeah, but Lee, he's only 21. It's his first season in the Premier League. Who cares? Who cares? If we wanted to go and sign William Saliba, let's put it this way. William Saliba had just done that at Newcastle, for example, and had the performances that he's had for Arsenal this season. We'd all be sitting there going, go and sign him. Go and sign him. With 1 year left, we can get him for about 40 million, 50 million, 60, whatever it may be. And then we'd probably pay, and everyone would be happy with the 200 grand a week we're giving him. Yeah, because we're getting, oh, he's a top player. He's a top player. Nobody would be mentioning that he's only 21, 22, whatever it is. In fact, how old is he? Let's have a look. Let's have a little look at Saliba. Where is he? There he is. William Saliba is 22, just turned 22 in March. So he's 22 years old. Yeah, when you actually put this into perspective, people go, oh, he's only 22. And the guy's been playing first team football, not reserve team football, first team football since, what, 2017? 2000, let's have a look. 2017-18. What did he do that season? 2017. No, 2018. 2018. So he's had, what, nearly about 5 years roughly as a first team footballer. Like, come on. Well, what is going on here? Oh, but he's only 22. Well, is it your money? No. Like, it makes no sense. The latest is PSG are looking to sign young players and preferably French. So they're sniffing all over him. It's also been said recently as well that Arsenal have no intention of letting Saliba leave this summer. Listen, this is journalism. This is modern day journalism. Listen to this. It was added that Arsenal have no intentions of letting Saliba leave this summer. However, the North Londoners are not prepared to let him run his contract down and leave for free next year. So what, we're selling him in January then? Like, this makes no sense. Now a fresh update has emerged. Arsenal are confident of securing a new contract for William Saliba amid reports of a difference between the two parties in the negotiations. Journalist Ben Jacobs told Give Me Sport on Saliba, as I've said many times for a year, the PSG interest in Saliba is very real. They've got a clear target to buy young and, where possible, French. But there remains a high confidence at Arsenal that the deal will eventually get done because he's settled at the club. That's all well and good, but if the deal doesn't get done, then we're going to have to sell him. It's as simple as that. Or we let him leave for free. Or we sell him in January. Yeah, which, let's be real, is probably no good to anyone. So, yeah, I think this is going to drag on all summer. Yeah, I can't lie. You know, these are reportedly out with a back injury that was only supposed to be 2 weeks. And then it's now turned out that he might miss pre-season. Well, what's the back injury? Can somebody tell us? Because we've had no real update on it other than, oh, there's a lot of stress on his back and the load on his back is this. And we're trying every day and he feels uncomfortable. What is the actual injury? Can somebody tell us and explain to us what the injury is? Yeah, maybe the injury is to the club's pride because he's saying no to 120 grand a week, apparently. So, I don't know, man. Listen, what we do know is he's a top player. How much is he worth? How much do you reckon he's worth? Because with 1 year left on his contract, I can't see us getting a massive fee for him. Transfer market value him at 55 million euro, which I'd say for 1 year left on his contract is probably about right. There's another report that I see that PSG are prepared to pay 70 million euros for him just to get the deal done. Because if Arsenal get offered 70 million, they're not saying no to it. So I don't know, man. Listen, these stories are always funny because nobody really knows, do they? Yeah, and you see all of these stories being put out there that all contradict each other. You know, oh yes, he's locked in contract talks, and Arsenal are confident of getting it done. Then in the next breath, but if they don't get it done, he won't be leaving. But they don't want to let him leave for free next summer. How does any of that make sense in the same article? They don't want to they have no intention of letting him leave this summer, but they don't want him to run his contract down and leave for free next summer. So the only thing that I can come to the conclusion on that is we're letting him go in January then if he don't sign a new contract. Because if he goes into that last year, he holds all the power. Because he can just say, nah, I don't want to sign a new contract. You gave me a contract. You've already triggered the extension, which is why he's still got 1 year left. Otherwise, he would have been leaving for free this summer. So we triggered the contract clause that said he gets an extra year. So the fact that we did that tells me that he was already stalling anyway. And I've said this a million times, and I'll say it again. Yeah, this guy was loaned out 3 times by this football club, by this manager. 3 times. 3 times. He owes Arsenal nothing. Been given a contract. He signed the contract. We've extended it by a year. He's under no obligation whatsoever to sign a new contract at Arsenal. And I'm pretty sure that he wants to win the major honours. He wants to win trophies, titles. And if he gets the chance to play for PSG, then he's got the chance to win a league every single season, which he probably will. You know, then they're competitive in the Champions League to a certain degree. I know they've not won it, but the last 2 seasons they've been poor in that Champions League. The last 16, I think they got knocked out. Quarterfinals, maybe, I can't remember. I think it was the last 16. But if he goes in there, he instantly makes them better. Instantly makes them better. And they do need centre-backs as well. Listen, they ain't got hardly any centre-backs on their books. Sergio Ramos has just left as well. So he obviously knows the league. He's played in the league. You know, he's played against PSG a million times. They know how good he is. They've seen him have a great season over here. So it didn't surprise me one bit if he did end up leaving. But I don't know, man. Like, at the end of the day, if we've just paid Bukayo Saka over 200 grand a week, touching 300 apparently. So what's the difference? I don't see any difference here. The only difference is the position they play on the pitch. So why not pay him the money? If you value him that highly and you can see how good he is and how he's growing every single season in football, yeah, he's not had a bad season yet. And he's been playing for 4 years, 5 years. So it looks like he's only going to keep getting better. The same with Bukayo Saka's got better every single season. So, yes, I know that he was on loan at Marseille and St Etienne and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, he has got better every single season. So why not pay him? Why not give him the money? You know, what's Edu doing? Oh, yeah, sorry, my bad. Edu's on holiday. Of course he is. Edu's in Mykonos. Of course he is. Yeah, why would you want to stay and do contract deals and get new players in when you can just go and sit on the beach in Mykonos? Why would our sporting director even think it's a bad idea? Do you know what I mean? Next thing we're seeing with a cigar in his mouth, flipping kangaroo burgers or something. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, it's an absolute shambles the way we run this club at times. We're seeing other clubs sign players already. And we're sitting here still none the wiser as to whether William Saliba is going to be our player again next season. So I don't see why this is taking so long to get done. There's talk of Martin Odegaard getting a new contract negotiation talk coming up. We've seen Gabriel's signed a new contract. Martinelli signed a new contract. We've seen Ramsdale's getting a new contract. There's talk of Ben White getting a new contract. You know, all of these players have signed pretty quick. Well, Saka didn't, but Saka did sign in the end. But I don't know, man. I'm still not convinced he's staying. If PSG actually put a top bid in, I think we'll take it. Yeah, I think we'll just say, cool, we'll take it. Now we've got 50, 60, 70 million to go and spend on another centre-back. But we shall see. And this will rumble on and on and on. And why is it that Arsenal are always this poorly set up for transfer windows and contract talks? Always drags on in the transfer window, doesn't it? We get linked to this player and it takes an eternity to sign them. Then when we know they've signed, they don't announce it for 3 weeks. Why? Why is it also cloak and dagger at Arsenal? If you want the player, go and get the player. Liverpool gone and signed McAllister today. Job done. Bish bash bosh. They've signed McAllister. We're still umming and ahhing over whether to put bids in for Caicedo. We're going to wait until after Wednesday to go because we've got a good relationship with West Ham now. Just get the job done. We are the least serious football club out of all the elite clubs on the planet. Yeah, it's embarrassing at times. But leave your thoughts on Saliba. Do you think he will sign? And if not, will he be going to PSG? Listen, Real Madrid needs some players as well because the amount of players they're shipping out is insane. It's almost like they have accountability at that football club. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, but don't worry, it is what it is. We're handing out sweets to average footballers and giving goalkeeper Ramsdale a new deal when he's got 2 years left. Make it make sense, people. Anyway, all have a blessed day. I'm off down the beach. It's my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to the best left back on the planet as well. The two goats born on the same day. Goats. Have a blessed day, man. I'm going to go and have a few beers and some food on the beach. And I'll be back again tomorrow. Tomorrow I will have 3 uploads. So yeah, man, keep your eyes peeled for that. Check out Lee Reacts and make sure you share the content around. Come on, get this content shared everywhere. And let's get this channel up to 100K real quick, man. And I'm enjoying my break. I can't lie. Live streaming will commence in August. August the 13th, I think the league starts. So yeah, man, I've got a good, 9 weeks, 10 weeks. And then I'll be back live streaming. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of my summer. Hopefully you guys do likewise. Have a wicked day, and I'm out of here. Laters. I'll tatter out.